As the season is changing, we reflect more and more every day on how much we absolutely love being on this homestead. And over the past couple of weeks, we've started to see that there's been a little bit more activity happening on our homestead. As we anticipate spring, we know that every day we'll start to see animals and life start to awaken on the acreage. And as our family makes this place our home, and we add more and more elements of our dream bucket list to our homestead, we know that there will be so much more life added to this beautiful property. We are so thankful every day that not only did we choose this house, but that she chose us.
I heard the biggest crash ever this morning, and I just chalked it up to, I went out and I looked, I couldn't find anything. I just chalked it up to snow falling off the roof kind of all at once.
I was taking the kids to school, so I didn't hear it.
Huh. Okay.
Oh, the one side of the coop door's open. It's reverted in. That's not a good sign. It was pushed in.
Pushed in.
Did something try to go in there? All the hinges are like retracted in. Looks like something tried to get in.
Chickens are here and the ducks are here, so we're okay.
Oh, thank goodness.
No eggs though.
I can't believe they weren't just all out this morning all on their own, because we've been leaning this piece of wood here.
There are eggs. See, they're hiding them.
They're hiding.
Crafty little buggers.
Here.
Oh, the coolest looking egg. Maybe it's just calcium on it.
That one's really cool. We haven't had one with all the spottiness on it.
I think it's just maybe.
No, it's on the egg.
Interesting.
Everybody's here though.
Everyone's here.
They're like, Dad, you came in, but you didn't bring breakfast.
I'm coming back. Oh, good morning. Hi, baby.
Hi, sweetie.
Hi, Hudson. What's up, Mom?
Hudson has some hay on his left eye, or at the bottom.
I get it for you, bud.
It is plus temperatures today. So although we have a lot of snow, it is so nice out. And today they said it was gonna be, feels like minus 15. So they were clearly wrong, because it is gorgeous out. Hi, sweet baby.
No, Hudson, come here. We ain't playing this game today.
See, but my mom usually does it. Way to stay loyal, Hudson. Way to stay loyal. Aw, you like when Daddy does it. London's like...
I don't know if that's the smartest spot to itch.
Hi, baby.
Back up, bud.
I have been waiting for spring to arrive so that we can finally give our horses a bath. I also want to do a really nice bathing with all of the ducks and chickens, but it has obviously been winter and we haven't been able to do that. But since we got the horses, we haven't been able to give them a bath yet. And so it'll be so nice when all of their woolies are starting to go away. They'll have a really nice bath refresh before spring, and then we can start doing it routinely through the warmer weather. But it's been far too cold to get them soaking wet and then have them dry off with the cold temps. So I can't wait to give you guys a scrub down. Yeah, you're getting one. We've learned a little hack that we kind of learned by mistake, and it works out perfectly. So we wanted to raise up their water bin that we had out here, because until we have everything situated in the spring, we didn't want to do the large troughs because they need to be filled up, and we don't have our rain systems and our water systems set up for refilling the large deep troughs. Plus, being able to keep the water clean in the winter is a lot harder. So Philip decided that he was going to put a big clear container on top of the cooler closed. And we kept bringing out buckets of water and making sure that they had nice, warm, fresh drinking water in the bins. One of the bins cracked because it got so cold. And so we decided to put the water in the cooler. So at night, Philip was closing the cooler, and then we'd wake up in the morning and our water wouldn't be frozen. And we were like, this is the best ever.
Even at minus 15 degrees, we would come out and the water
Even
would
more.
not be, it'd be cold, but it wouldn't be frozen.
So we have a little system. It's just tied up here so that it can't close on them. It doesn't startle them when it gets closed up. In the water, it stays literally not too cold. It stays perfect. We come out and put a warm bucket in it in the morning to add to whatever cold is in here. And it does not freeze because it's in the cooler. So Yeti has another purpose of horse troughs, because And actually the horses love it because the temperature is like exactly how they like it all day long.
One of our goals this year is getting a big project done here on the homestead. The problem is we were quoted $16,000 to do this project. And so we're gonna challenge ourselves and see with just how much we can actually spend in as little money as we possibly can to be able to complete this. It's one of our big goals for this year. We wanna make sure that we have a secure fencing around the perimeter of our entire property, including a gate at our front entry. For the safety of our animals and just a little bit of home security, it will be nice for us to have a whole property line. We paid an astronomical price when we were first buying the house to have a land survey done, and so why not use it, get our fencing into our property line. $16,000 was the quote we received to fence off 4 acres of property. And that didn't include us fencing off in between any paddocks or any special spots we want to have animals on the acreage. Challenge accepted. How much money can we actually spend to fence off and do all of the sections we're looking for here on our acreage? We're going to need an auger, so we're saving for an auger, and we're going to need hardware. But hopefully, fingers crossed, we can come up with enough fence posts and slats to go across our fencing to do our entire acreage. Just a little prep at the start of the day. So we got some work to do today. I love seeing that we have a pile of logs starting. So the day before yesterday, we were out here trying to get this whole area cleared up so that we can build our coops for our flocks that we're going to be having back here. So chicken coop, duck coop. We're going to be building a big coop for meat birds and turkeys as well. And right back here, this dip here in the snow that starts all the way here and comes all the way down is a beautiful stream that comes all the way from our back bog area, and it goes all the way down through the woods and into the brook. So I think that will be really beautiful to be able to have running through this area.
Say something that will make my day, 'cause these memories of her won't go away. They're haunting me so I can't sleep. She was a pretty little liar who cut me deep, 'cause she left me here alone.
It's good to take the time to take care of our tools that we need. It was so fun to watch how excited Chase and Dayton were when we told them we were clearing this area for the flocks. Let's go! Do you think we can get the rest of those middle ones cleared out today? Plan of attack. Maybe you want to get that one on the ground out of your way first.
Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll get a measuring tool here. I'll use one of my smaller cross posts here. And then
That was honestly easier than the measuring tape.
I don't know if this is going to be a cross piece or not, but we'll...
Yeah, that's okay. We're just getting all the main sections out first. The goal is to clear the area while doing most of the basic work on getting the 8-foot sections cut. We'll have less to cut and make the mess in here rather than out on the front of the property. And then we'll have to weed out from what we actually cut to see what we can use for bracing or posts, or if we need to use it for fencing for something more secluded, like in this area here, if they're not as strong or the wrong type or something. But this is the best, basically free option for us to make fencing. That's a nice one. That's a great post
Yeah,
one.
this is a good one. We'll sort out all the main bottom ones.
Yeah. Are you a professional tree feller, but you didn't tell me? That's probably not even a name, tree feller.
Yeah, so the past life I was a tree feller.
You're a tree feller?
This is a big one.
Whoa, this is a big one. Woo, this is a huge one.
It's actually pretty important that we get all this extra stuff burned now, because when the fire ban starts in another month, we won't be able to burn it until late next fall, right? And we're gonna have such a big pile. Philip's gonna use the winch to be able to pull out those big ones that were leaning. He already has them cut, but he wants to pull them down flat so that he can cut them and get them into our pile.
Yeah.
Ooh, I get to push the button?
Yeah.
I like the winch button.
Running it on low, living on the edge.
Living on the edge. There's fuel in the jerry can. Out the
Living
house.
on the edge is better.
Oh. There we go. Holy moly.
I'm looking at you. I'm trying to get your attention. Can I come close? I don't know how to play this. Our hands touch once or twice, feeling kind of hypnotized. I'm looking at you and I feel the tension. You know, this could be like heaven. I am right here, doing my best to make you feel like I do. And just for a second, you're looking at me, making me feel like maybe you want this too. Give me your attention. I'm trying to breathe, but the air feels just like water. You're making me weak now. What doesn't kill you makes you. Our hands touch once or twice. We should let them intertwine. I'm looking